we want to use the proper development environment. And when we're using web forms, web application projects, we're going to be using Visual Studio 2010. Let's see a demo, an overview of what Visual Studio 2010 has to offer. This is going to be a high-level overview of Visual Studio 2010. We happen to be displaying the Ultimate Edition, but all the editions have very similar features that you can quickly ramp up on. For example, every version of Visual Studio 2010 has the ability to create new projects and open projects. The Start page, which is where we are now, has these options readily available. Remember, the objective of the overview is really to get you quickly ramped up in the event that you're brand new to the Microsoft Web Platform and you're interested in exploring web application projects. We could click on New Project here in order to create a new web application project. We can start to use resources from the Server Explorer window, such as database connections or other resources found on a server. If we have a page open or a designer of some kind, although the toolbox is empty right now because there's no context for us to drop anything on, we'll see used later how we can drag controls over onto a designer of a web form and use those in our websites. The Solution Explorer is the main area in Visual Studio that we navigate and manage the files that are associated with our project. Right now we don't have a project open, so it is blank. There's some other features of Visual Studio, such as debugging. And if you see other options here that might not be in a certain version of Visual Studio, keep in mind that it's quite extensible and offers rich opportunities for testing, for working within teams, and accessing data at a very rich level.